News, there's no need for the West to destroy Islamic State, according to an Israeli think tank. The director of the Basis Center, which does work for the Israeli government and NATO, claims that the Islamist terrorists can serve a strategic purpose for Western interests in the region. Professor Ephraim Inbar says ISIL could play a role in undermining Iran, Hezbollah, Syria and Russia. The think tank's director also claimed that the continued existence of the terrorist group helps, quote, bad guys to kill bad guys, and that the West should allow ISIL to exist despite its brutality. Earlier, my colleague Yunan O'Neill talked to Professor Inbar about his controversial proposal.
Stability is something that you want if it serves your purposes. The main source for instability and the main danger to peace in the Middle East is Iran. The worst country that is committed to a genocidal goal has to be stopped. And ISIS is performing this function. ISIS is fighting Iran in proxies.
But you bring it to Iran. Iran is not beheading and raping 8- and 9-year-old girls, is it? This is what ISIL is doing now in the here and now. This is the reality on the ground. There are people getting displaced, people getting killed, people getting raped. This is the aspect that we have.
I suggest to you to be more careful in assessing the human rights policy of Iran. Iran is on the list of the United States state supporting terror. Iran is causing trouble in the Saudi peninsula. They are supporting a brutal regime of Assad. And of course, they are committing.
Well, Tehran would very much question those claims, wouldn't they? In terms of what you said, bad guys fighting bad guys, isn't that incredibly simplistic? Indeed, the actions of the Assad government, which was voted in democratically, can't be equated to that of ISIL, a bloodthirsty group killing and maiming and burying people alive in Iraq and Syria, and it wants to do it in other countries.
In the Middle East, you do not always have the privilege of clear moral choices. It's a Hobbesian world, and you should try to limit the power of your enemies. I'm ready to allow them to fight Iranian proxies, who are no better than ISIS in any moral consideration.
So the Yazidi women who are being sold as sex slaves, the children who are being sold and raped, and the killing of people who say they do not want to become this form of Sunni Islam, this extremist ideology, who are just killed if they stand in their way, you believe that that's a price that you're willing to pay?
First of all, it's quite clear what they are doing is not worse what Assad is doing, what Iraqis are doing, what Iranians are doing. And if I have to choose between a bad guy and a bad guy, I prefer the bad guy that serves my existence. We live in a cruel world, and I think we should not be too naive or too sentimentalist.
Quick bit of breaking news to bring you before I say goodbye for this half hour. Russia's military has just confirmed one of its airstrikes was responsible for the killing of ISIL's prominent leaders, Abu Muhammad al-Adnani. Now, that news was released yesterday, but not this part of it. It was due to Russian airstrikes. He's considered to be an ISIL leader's right-hand man and was responsible for the organisation's propaganda. We'll give you more information as it comes available to us, but that's the gist of it. Follow more of the news of the day, of course, online, rt.com. Here after the break,